Welcome back to N.Rajini Kiranmai YouTube channel. This video is going to present about the networking basics. So when we are talking about the basics of network, what all the points that I'm going to cover under this topic are: 1. The definition of the computer networks. Secondly, I'm going to talk about the advantages of computer networks. And thirdly, we are going to discuss about the disadvantages of computer networks. Let us get into the topic. When you look at the computer network picture, you see that there are multiple computers or laptops connected to each other. So just connected computers cannot be termed as a computer network, but a network should be interconnected, and these computers should be able to communicate with each other and should be able to share the resources such as hard disk and printers. Then only we can say those computers are there or those laptops are there in computer networks. So the definition of computer networks goes like this. It is a network of interconnection of a group of computers that can communicate and share resources such as hard disk and printer. Initially, the idea of this network was perceived by the Department of Defense, that is DoD in USA, for the purpose of security. As we all know that the Department of Defense are not computer experts or sophisticated computer users, so they asked this task to be implemented by the Advanced Research Project Agency. So DoD, with the help of this ARPA, created the first network and they named this network as ARPANET. Moving to the advantages of computer networks. 1. Because of the computer networks, we are able to share the resources like peripheral devices like printers, scanners, and not only these softwares which are very costly. All these can be shared between multiple users. Second advantage is storage capacity can be increased. As we all know that files and multimedia such as images, musics, videos, all they need a huge storage capacity. So by using computer networks, the storage capacity can be increased. Why? Because we can all store these data remotely on other machine or other machine which is in network, and we can utilize their storage also. Moving to the third advantage of computer networks is cost efficiency is increased. Like if say suppose if you are dealing with a task where it requires a very costly software and that much budget is not enough for us to be purchased and use it. So what is that we can do is we can share that costly software to other computers which are there in the network. Say one of your friend is purchased that software, you can borrow that software through computer networks. So it is going to increase the cost efficiency. Moving to the fourth point, that is sharing of load. Computer networks allows to share the job, thereby taking the hours to complete all the job is reduced. So due to this, the performance of the system is also increased. And computer networks is going to facilitate the communication. That means like emails or instant messages. We can share our ideas and communicate with each other very efficiently and easily without wasting any paper. And the last advantage is file sharing. Data can be shared between different users or can be accessed remotely from other connected devices. Now lastly, let me present about the disadvantages of computer networks. As we said earlier, every technology will have its own advantages and disadvantages. Now we are going to present about the disadvantages of computer networks. The one is we need networking cable, and along with it we need file servers, where these are very expensive. Purchasing the cables or servers becomes very expensive. Second one, If you are handling a large network, so managing the network is very complicated. So for that purpose, we need a separate person or an employee who is specifically trained using this network to manage all those large network. And third one is, if say suppose the file server is going to break down, then all the files that we have stored in the file servers becomes inaccessible. Fourth one is, because we are there in the network, there is a chances that the virus can spread from one computer to the other. And the very popular disadvantage is danger of hacking. Say an intruder can handle or uh, get access of your computer. So these are few disadvantages of computer networks. Thank you for watching this video.